what's up guys, Kong739 here, today back for another Clash Royale video. As you can see, I am in Arena 6, finally I'm back in here, thanks to a new deck that I created myself. Didn't steal it, Luke's deck just wasn't working. It's not this one, but the one that he created wasn't working for me. So, I started this new deck, and it's been working pretty well. So it's composed mostly of rares, so you can see the giant, the wizard, the goblins, the arrows, the Valkyrie, the mini P.E.K.K.A., the musketeer, and the prince. There's so only one epic card, which is a little bit weird. A lot of people use more than one epic, but this has just been working, so I've been using it. And yeah, it's pretty fun to use. So I'll be going over three battles, and one of them I do lose, but it kind of shows the weakness to the deck. So here's the first one, and I'm against Klaus the Moss. I hope I'm reading that right. So just to kind of start off a push, I drop the mini P.E.K.K.A. in the back, and that way I can get a big push going. And then I realize, oh crap, I'm in a bit of trouble. So I drop the musketeer to hopefully take out the baby dragon, and the goblins to take out the giant. He does arrow, which kills my musketeer, so then he has a giant and a baby dragon on my tower, and I have like no elixir. I could arrow it, but I figure it's not worth it. So my tower goes down like in the first little bit of the game. The musketeer alone can do so much damage, so I counter it with a Valkyrie just to make sure it can't get too much going. And I put a prince behind it just to push it forwards. It's kind of similar to the Hog Valkyrie tactic, because nothing can touch that now, except for like a mini P.E.K.K.A., which just did. But whatever, that's besides the point. But yeah, they can't use like goblins to take out the prince, because the Valkyrie's right there, and they'll just chop their heads off, and they'll be dead. And so I started to push with the giant here, and it starts going down the lane. And they counter with a giant and skeletons, but I do get those goblins down in time to save the musketeer's life and go to work on that giant. And my giant does huge damage to the tower and will take it out. My musketeer will take out that baby dragon, and the goblins push and blah 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 blah. Sorry. The goblins pushed the giant up. Sorry, my brain's not working right now. Whatever. So the mini P.E.K.K.A. gets a swing off, so that's pretty good. And here I realize he has my one tower low, so I should probably not go for the 3 crown, but go for the safe 2 crown victory. So I start pushing down the left side, and I use a wizard to kind of counter that almost, and goblins and a Valkyrie. So that slows that down, and the musketeer, like a naked musketeer, look how much damage that does. Boom, that's unbelievable damage, considering it's 1 card for 4 elixir. So, at this point, I don't even know what he does. It never said that he left, but yeah, so he could have won this game. He very easily could have won this game if he just pushed the right side. But I guess maybe when I stopped his biggest push yet, then I guess he kind of just went, eh. Let me just turn that down a bit. Okay, so here is the weakness to my deck. So we'll watch this one and see how it goes. Well, obviously, you saw there, but whatever. So, it's the Hog. The Hog is so annoying. Like, just, it bothers me so much how good it is. And this part is kind of hard, because if I had to put the musketeer on the other side, it would have been so much better. So I drop a giant just to kind of distract it, and a mini P.E.K.K.A. to take out that Valkyrie. And that works well until he drops the goblins and the Hog. So I use the goblins to take out the Hog, but then it doesn't die. The prince gets a charge swing, and the prince is just left at half health to take the tower. So I say well played, because it was. So my tower is down a lot of health, and there's not much I can do about that at this point, just because Yeah, once your tower goes down, there's not much you can do. Or once it gets low. So I kind of went into a defensive mode, but against a hog deck, no matter how much defense you have, it'll normally always get through. Bad play to use the wizard there, but okay, yeah, it stopped that push. I was kind of panicking, and that's why I used the wizard. And he's smart there, waiting for me to back up that push with goblins before he fireballed it. So that's a good move by him, because it took out my goblins too, whereas my goblins would have ran to the tower and knifed it like 7 times. Yeah, so this guy is lucky he was using a hog deck, because it's the weakness to mine. Thank God that the Valkyrie didn't get pushed here. Because if the Valkyrie had been in front, that would have killed my tower. It just straight up would have, because the hog would have pushed the Valkyrie in the way. And of course he fireballs that. I love it when people counter my prince with a minion horde, because it still gets a charge swing and a normal hit off. There's nothing I can do at this point. I just dropped goblins for YOLO, but yeah, the tower is basically already dead. So time is kind of ticking down, so I start a push down the right side. It's kind of a risky move because it might not get there in time. But I thought it's my biggest chance rather than just YOLOing a prince there. But yeah, he counters with a Valkyrie, which slows it down so much, and that minion horde. I tried to arrow in time, but I was way too late, as you can see. I didn't have enough elixir. So yeah, there's nothing I can do at this point. And yeah. So the hog is definitely the weakness to this deck. So yeah, if you guys want to try this deck, just watch out for that. So I'm going to go into the last one right now. And okay, so we'll see here. I'm fighting, he has a fantastic name. That name is just great. Yeah, he deserves an award. No, not really. Don't give him an award, people. Yeah, that's not a very nice name. So, yeah, I put the wizard down the right side, and it's perfect that he plays his barbs there, because those are just going to get destroyed by my wizard. Now, the prince can be kind of a defensive card, especially against, like, giant wizard and bomber, because, it can take out the wizard or the bomber. So it's kind of good for that, and then boom, counter push. Look at that. Basically a tower. Oh wait, it is a tower. So yeah, easy tower. And I can just play my Valkyrie as well. Oh, I kind of panicked there. I could have easily played my Valkyrie, and that would have killed it a lot cheaper. Well, I guess it did the same thing in the end, but the Valkyrie I could have started a counter push with. Not that it really matters. So he starts a push down the right side. So down the left side, sorry. I can use my wizard off to the side there to take out those barbs, and just goblins to take out that giant. Now he does get quite a bit of damage off on my tower, as you can see. But I take his other tower, so it doesn't matter that much. I rush a mini P.E.K.K.A in there, and it's perfect that the tower is targeted on the giant instead of the Valkyrie, because the Valkyrie can do huge damage while the giant just tanks. The mini P.E.K.K.A takes out those spear goblins and walks on for the 3 crown. So yeah, as you can see, this deck is starting to work pretty well. I pushed up from mid-spell value range to low Builder's Workshop. So that's pretty good. Oh, I said doing a video, say hi, and then nobody said anything. Wow. Okay. So if you guys enjoyed, please like and subscribe. There might not be a video for tomorrow, but there likely will be one on Sunday. So I'm not sure how this is going to work, because I kind of ran out of time today. and I'm supposed to meet my friends. So I don't know how it's gonna work, but we'll see. So thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.